11 Mesopotamian inventions that shaped our world. 1. The wheel. The Mesopotamians first created the wheel as a potter's tool. Around 3500 BC, it helped create perfectly round pots. Later they placed it on its side. This led to carts and chariots. The wheel revolutionized trade, warfare, and travel. It changed the course of human history. 2. Mathematics. Babylonians were advanced mathematicians. They developed a base 60 number system. This is why we have 60 seconds in a minute and 360 degrees in a circle. They created multiplication tables. They could solve complex equations. They even had their own version of the Pythagorean theorem, centuries before Pythagoras. 3. Maps. Mesopotamians created the first accurate scientific maps. The Nippur map from 1500 BC included measurements and labeled buildings. Earlier cave paintings only had rough sketches of local areas. 4. Soap. The Sumerians created the world's first soap around 2800 BC. They mixed animal fats with wood ash and water. It was initially used for cleaning wool and in religious rituals. Later it was used for personal hygiene. 5. Beer. The Sumerians had a deep appreciation for beer. They even had a goddess of beer named Ninkasi. The Sumerians developed standard recipes as early as 6,000 years ago. Beer was so important that it was used as payment for workers. 6. Urban planning. The Epic of Gilgamesh describes the layout of Uruk, one of the world's first planned cities. It had defensive walls, temple districts, and orchards. This organized approach to city building laid the foundation for future urban development. 7. Sailboats. The Mesopotamians figured out how to harness wind for water travel. This invention sped up trade. It allowed for deeper water fishing. Sailboats greatly expanded their reach and improved their economy. 8. Board games. The royal game over dates back to 2600 BC. It's one of the oldest known board games. It was similar to backgammon. These games were likely used for entertainment and possibly for teaching strategy. 9. Astronomy. Mesopotamians were skilled astronomers. They tracked planets and predicted eclipses. One tablet shows they could calculate Jupiter's position using a precursor to calculus. Their observations influenced later Greek and Arab astronomers. 10. Writing. The Sumerians invented cuneiform writing around 3200 BC. It began as simple pictures scratched into clay. Over time, it evolved into complex wedge-shaped marks. Early writing was mostly used for accounting. Literature came later. 11. Glass making. The Mesopotamians were among the first to develop glass-making techniques. This occurred around 3500 BC. They started with glass beads and small decorative objects. Over time, they refined their methods